Assalamu alaikum. Today our topic is very important topic, very important topic, which is helpful for you throughout the life. That is paragraph writing. That is paragraph writing. हाँ, paragraph. क्या लग रहा है आपको क्या है paragraph writing? देखिए बात क्योंकि आपने पहले ही इसे पढ़ा है paragraph. क्या होता है paragraph? What is meant by paragraph? What is meant by paragraph? पैराग्राफ किससे कहते हैं? हाँ, व्हाट इज पैराग्राफ? पैराग्राफ इज पैराग्राफ. This paragraph, actually I already told you that all the things, all living as a living, they are made up of small things. For example, we humans, we are made up of cells. Cells combine, they make the tissue, organ, and then, in the same way, non-living articles, they are made up of protons, electrons, neutrons, and they combine into atom, molecule, compound, and in that way, they make the things material. Is it clear? Is it clear? That is, in the same way, I already told you that the languages, they are made up of letters of alphabet. Letters of huruf कहते हैं. When we combine the letters of alphabet in proper order, in proper sequence, they give us word. When we combine the letters of alphabet in proper order, proper sequence, they give us word. When we combine the words in proper order, proper sequence, they give us clause. They give us clause or phrase. They give us clause or. I already told you that clause or phrase, actually they are part of the sentence. For example, I say, have you understood? Stand up, I hadn't told you who have to stand up. Close the door, I don't mention. You close the door. Bashir, you close. Leela, you close. Sheila, you close. That is combination of sentences, but not with full meaning. But not with complete meaning. When we combine these clauses or these phrases, they give us sentence. They give us. So sentence is combination of clauses or phrases, but in proper order, in proper sequence, so that they can give us complete meaning or complete sense. When we combine these sentences, they give us paragraph. Then what is meant by paragraph? Combination of sentences in proper order or proper sequence is called. Be loud. So, for example, if you have to write a paragraph about me, what you will do? You will write some sentences upon me. For example, first of all, about my structure. I always say to you that it should be in proper order, in proper sequence. For example, if you have to say about me, physique. First of all, you have to say about me, my hair, then about my forehead, then about my nose, then about my lips, then about my chin, throat. Yani in proper order, in proper sequence. Sequence is compulsory. Sequence is compulsory. You can say about my hair, and then about my foot, then about my lips, then about my legs. No. There should be proper sequence. Sequence should be in proper way. The beginning, middle, and conclusion are end. I will show you now. Is it clear? What is when we combine the paragraphs, I will show you also that. Then they give us essays or composition. When we combine these essays or compositions, then they give us the chapters or units. When we combine these units or chapters, they give us books. When we combine the books, collection of books, they give us a library. Is it clear? Now, there are so many types of paragraphs and other things. We have to discuss them. Oh. Please wait one second. Now, how you will write the paragraph? What is its structure? In which way you will write the paragraph? First of all, you have to give the introduction about the paragraph. Introduction is compulsory. Good beginning is half done. Beginning should be lucid. Beginning should be very good, very clear. Mostly, we start these paragraphs with proverbs. For example, friendship. A friend is a need, is a friend indeed. Is it clear? Is it clear? That is introduction. Introducing an introduction paragraph. That is introduction topic sentence. Topic sentence means about which this paragraph may be. If it is about the wonders of science, then you will say there are so many wonders of sciences. About friendship, friend is need, is a friend indeed. Teacher, so many teachers have taught me, but I like anybody more. But not if our father, it is not this. I have so many fathers, but I like this father more. That you have to know that. Then there is introduction, then there is body. First of all, introduction, in case of introduction, there is topic sentence. That is about which the paragraph is. You have to revolve around that. That is then body. Body, in the body, you will write so many sentences. You will write so many. But remember one thing. Remember one thing. This is paragraph. This is paragraph means only one paragraph. Sometimes you make the mass copy or something else. You write so many paragraphs. We write so many paragraphs, but in case of essay. Not in case of paragraph, how many paragraphs? Only. Is it clear or not? In case of paragraph, we write only one paragraph. I want to say that you have not to leave the space like this. For example, this is one paragraph, this is another paragraph, this is another paragraph. You have not to write like this. You have to write in the same box type like as we heard in the letter. Is it clear? Yes, is it clear? Yes. That is, in case of body, number one, topic sentence. The sentence which we have written in the beginning, in the start, then we have to make some sentences which will support that topic sentence. They are called supporting sentences. They are called supporting sentences. Then you can write so many supporting sentences. How you will write a supporting sentences? You will give illustration. You will give explanation. You can give examples. For example, you have to write a paragraph about a good teacher. You will say Bashir is a good teacher. Rashid is a good teacher. Now you will write what are the good qualities. What are the qualities of a good teacher? He should be punctual. He should love his students. He should make understand to his students. You will give them example. Is it clear? Is it clear? Then conclusion is necessary. Conclusion is necessary. Now you will give, in case of conclusion, you have to give your suggestion. You have to give a solution. For example, if there may come a paragraph upon the road accidents, now you will say, in the last, to conclude, we can say that the road should be wide. The traffic police should be everywhere. The people should follow the rules and regulations of the traffic. This is conclusion. Is it clear? Is it clear? Oh, is it clear? This is the structure of paragraph. That is, I already told you introduction. Then body, then you can write so many sentences, then conclusion. Once again, this is about the thesis. Now, types of paragraph. Paragraphs have so many types. This is important. In case of examination, they will say how many types of paragraph are, what is meant by this. Number one is narrative. What narrate means to narrate something. For example, you have come from your home and you have seen something in the way and you will narrate that. Sir, there had taken place an accident. Oh, sir, we have seen with our own eyes. May God save. Sir, 2 persons injured. You are weeping at this time that you are narrating the story. Whatever you have seen, you are narrating there. Somebody has said something about me, and now you will share that what he has said about me. Sir, she has told that the son is not teaching in a good way. We are not able to understand. Sir, I have told her that he is teaching in good way. That is, you narrate something. बयान करना. समझ आ रहा है? Is it clear? Narrative. Then there is descriptive. Descriptive means describe a scene or objective. You describe something. For example, I will say you write a paragraph about the Taj Mahal. You will describe about the Taj Mahal. The facts and figures should be known to you. You cannot write it. First of all, you should be able to know what is Taj Mahal. Why it is Taj Mahal? For whom Taj Mahal is built. That you will describe now that. Bayan karna. Is it clear? There you need facts and figures. Yani Taj Mahal, where is it located? Who has built it? For whom he has built it? That is described. Then there is exposed to. Exposed to means give information. To give information about something. I will say you that give the information about your home, about your village. That these are called exposed to paragraphs. Persuasive means shares opinion. What is your opinion about dowry system? About co-education? Is it clear? Is it clear? Convince others to argue or take action. There you argue something. I already told you that descriptive to tell or describe something. Narrative to express whatever you have seen or to entertain. Exposed to, I told you to inform or to explain something. Persuasive, I told you to influence or to pursue. Once again, descriptive to describe something or someone. Narrative to tell stories. In case of narratives, you also tell the stories or sequence of events. Something has happened somewhere. And you say that, but that should be told in sequence. You have to say, sir, there has taken the accident between bus and a truck. Then, in that, you will not say 5% injured, among the 5% died, and among 5% died, 2 injured. Is that possible? Now, those who has injured, among them some may die. Is it clear? Is it clear or not? Yani proper sequence. Exposed to, I told you to explain something, give information or instruction. Persuasive to convenience the reader, yani to say your own arguments. I already told you once again, you can see narrative, exposed to, persuasive and descriptive. I already told you that paragraph is a group of related sentences. They should relate. Please listen to me. For example, what I want to say, paragraph is a group of related sentences about a single topic. About a single topic. The topic of the paragraph is one and only one. One. What I mean by this? For example, if in the examination there will come to you, write a paragraph upon the wonders of science. Write a paragraph upon the. You have to say there are so many wonders of science. Electricity is one of the wonders of science. Only now you have not to write more upon the electricity, so many pages, no. You have to say other wonders of science. Health, about communication, about transport, about other things. If this is difference between paragraph and essay. We have to study also essay. In case of essay, you will write one paragraph about electricity. If there will say you, write an essay upon the wonders of science. You will say there are so many wonders of sciences. Electricity is one of the wonders of science. You can write one paragraph, at least 1 page, 2 pages upon the electricity. But here you cannot write so many pages upon the electricity, because you have to say all the wonders of science. Is it clear? Is it clear? Is it clear or not? Is it clear? I want to say that in case of paragraph, you have to write so many titles within the paragraph. In case of essay, for example, I will give you an example. If there will come you, write an essay upon the wonders of science. Write an essay upon the wonders of science. If it is essay, you will write that there are so many wonders of science. For example, electricity is one of the wonders of, communication is, transport is, health, treatment is. Then you will write so many paragraphs. One upon the electricity, another upon the health, another upon the communication. But in case of paragraph, you have to write only few sentences. Because you have to write only one paragraph. Is it clear? Is it clear? This is a paragraph has 3 main parts. That I told you, topic, sentence, that is beginning. Beginning should be good. Beginning should be lucid. Supporting sentences, then you have to support and conclusion. That is, for example, what I want to say, that you have to revolve around the topic here. For example, if you have to say about my physique, how Salim sir looks in physique, you have not to say my qualities, only about my physique. If somebody you say how is his nature, you have to say only about my nature. In case of paragraph, if you have to write essay about me, you have to say physique as well as nature. Is it clear? Is it clear? Is it clear? I told you that paragraph in a group of sentences, the parts of paragraph, titles of paragraph, writing a paragraph, adding details, putting things in order. This is paragraph. What is meant by paragraph? Is a group of sentences about a topic. A topic paragraph begins a topic sentence. I told you, supporting sentences, paragraph writing. Once again, we will start now essay. We will complete both here because they are related to each other. Now, what is an essay? What is an essay? Essay is nothing. Essay is combination of paragraphs. Combination of, but once again, in proper order, in proper sequence. First of all, the first paragraph should be like the introduction. You have to introduce. As you have, in case of paragraph, you have introduced with 1 or 2 sentences. Here you can introduce the essay with 1 paragraph, with so many sentences. Is it clear? Is it clear? Combination of paragraphs is called essay. That is what I want to say, that what is essay? An essay is a group of paragraphs written about single topic and a central main idea. It must have at least 3 paragraphs. At least it should have. At least the essay should have 3 paragraphs. But a 5 paragraph essay is common length for academic writing. That you are writing examination, there should be 5 paragraphs. That is, it is essay writing. The word essay is defined as the concise Oxford Dictionary. What is meant by Oxford Dictionary? A literary composition, usually prose and short, and story on any subject. Because here we have not write the poetry. Here we can write prose. In case of prose, we will write this. It is written on this, you can see now this yourself. It is like that. It is like that. You have classical you. It is like the paragraph. That is introduction. That is main idea. That is supporting, and then conclusion. That is first of all you have to write one paragraph which will give introduction. Then body. Then you have to come to the conclusion. That is your suggestion. What these things you have to follow. First of all, one thing. First of all, remember one thing. Whenever you will write essay or paragraph, first of all, mind mapping is necessary. Mind mapping. What is meant by mind mapping? Mind mapping. What is meant by mind mapping? What is meant by mind mapping? Mind means those who are class they will live. What is meant by mind? Mapping means to map, to give the structure. First of all, you have to map in your mind what we will write and how we will write. Because what then you do, especially in examination, you write some text and then you rub off that. That is not good. First of all, think in your mind. Misal, for example, they give you so many paragraphs, right? A paragraph upon any one of the following, or essay. First of all, you have to think in your mind about which I can write more, about which I have more knowledge, about which I have more information. You have to think in your mind. Then you have to write. That is called mind mapping. There is also one thing that, first of all, you can turn the answer paper and you can write at the back pages. You will collect their sentences. Then you will combine these sentences because this is bare impression. If you will make like this rubbing, you will write something and then you will rub off that. That is bare impression. That is what I say. That is first of all, you have to read whatever the topic is. You have to read that. Am I able to write something about this or not? Because it is essay. For essay, you have to write at least 500 to 800 words. At least. That means 2 to 4 these pages. First of all, you have to read and you have to think in your mind that can I write or not. Then grammar. You have to think about the grammar also. That these tense I have to use. Then vocabulary. Words are compulsory. For example, Ali says, for example, you didn't know what is called this in English. What do you will write? First of all, word power is necessary. Make sure there are not spelling mistakes. Think that whatever you are writing, there should not be more spelling mistakes. It is known to you that there are two types of English at this time, that is British and American. We have to follow British one, right? In examination. Proofreading and editing. After completing, if you are writing in the examination, then whatever you have written, that is why I told you that, for example, write at the back of the pages. If you are writing upon the type or in your home, then you have to make it is proofreading. You have to read it once again and you have to edit whatever. You may think that it is not good. Avoid using long sentences. Don't write long sentences. Write very simple sentences. Because the reader should be able to grasp that, should be able to understand that. Avoid irrelevant information. Don't give irrelevant information. Move around that topic. Don't use signals. Avoid plagiarism. That is first of all, you have the mere motto of writing the paragraph or essay is to see your creativeness. What you do, you make up or you memorize the things and then you write. That is not good. Or if you have to write in your home, you take material from others, but that is not write your own. Because by that, the examiner or somebody else, he or she checks your creativeness. If you will take others, then how he or will this. Then how they will check your this creativeness. I think that it is sufficient. If you have any question, you can say. Thank you, sir.